Well, this is one of the things that I think differentiates happy and successful people from less happy and less successful people, and that's the ability to think about hard things in a positive way, I suppose. And a simple example, you can apply this to almost everything, but a simple example is something like exercise. Now, it's not that everyone has to exercise, but it's a nice tangible example that we can all relate to. And you know, the way that, so people that struggle with exercising regularly often focus on the short-term costs. It's painful, it's sweaty, it takes time, it's, you know, it can be uncomfortable, I'm going to hurt afterwards. And they don't think about what will come beyond that if they keep it up. That those people that exercise regularly tend not to think about that. They tend to think about the longer term health benefits. I'm going to have more energy, so I'm going to be able to do more, I'm going to live longer and live better.
But don't they also get the same kind of dopamine hits that you do if you smash a bag of cocaine? Isn't it like, you know, isn't exercise endorphin, you know?
Definitely, I don't know if it's quite the same as cocaine.
You wouldn't know.
I'll claim the Fifth Amendment or Fourth Amendment, whatever it is, I don't know. But well, no, so you definitely do. So there is what's sometimes called, you know, an exercise high. But you tend not to get that when you're starting out, though. So if you've never really exercised, or you're not very fit, you're going to have more pain than benefit.
So making that jump is the first, or making that getting over that first hurdle of getting into it.
Well, it's about, so coming back to the idea of framing, it's about thinking beyond the short term to the long. I mean, it's like if you can apply it to anything else, you apply it to financial wealth. You know, it's about, if I put aside. They talk about the miracle of compound interest. So, if you put aside $1 a day, you don't just have $365 at the end of the year. You've got whatever, I don't know, because it's going to. But what that requires is seeing that interest in 6 months, 12 months, 10 years. Not just saying I've got $1 I don't have to spend today. It's about saying I'm going to have $10 I'll have in 10 years' time. It's the same sort of thing, and again, you can apply it to almost everything that we can or could do to improve our lives requires that longer term outlook, I think.
To check out the full interview, there'll be a link somewhere. I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're an adult, presumably.